Continuation of the next paragraph. The highlight of the evening was a guest, Ashok Bhatt, a famous singer and lyricist. He also did comedy shows occasionally. Ravikant, Jacob's eldest son, had specially invited him because his parents loved his music. So what better gift than to have him write a special song for them and perform it as well. So the special appearance of that very evening was the guest, Ashok Bhatt. Now, who was Ashok Bhatt? He was a famous singer and a lyricist. Now here, who is a lyricist? Someone who writes songs, okay, or someone who writes lines for jokes or for comedy, okay. So this Ashok Bhatt, he was a singer, a lyricist, and also he used to do comedy shows sometimes. Now Ravikant, who was the eldest son of Jacob, okay, this Ravikant, he thought that it would be a very good idea to invite Mr. Ashok Bhatt on that in that evening, so that it would be like a gift to his parents, okay, who loved his music. So it would be a very good idea to have Mr. Ashok Bhatt in that party, and also to make him write a special song for his parents and also to perform it as well. Now in the picture we can see Mr. Ashok Bhatt. He is Mr. Ravikant, the eldest son of Jacob, and these are Mr. Jacob and his wife, okay, Sheila. Next paragraph. The twins Sally and Srini were especially curious about the singer-songwriter. Being the youngest, they took advantage of this exclusiveness to have a private word with him, and he very kindly obliged. Sally, well-mannered and intelligent, and Srini, quick-witted and soft-spoken, hit it off with Ashok immediately. He was floored by their charming innocence. Srini insisted he was 12 and Sally was 13. Now, I want you to have a look at the word meaning. Curious means eager. Exclusiveness means not including others, the only ones, okay? Obliged means did something as an act of kindness. Obliged did something as an act of kindness. Quick-witted, showing an ability to think and respond effectively. Charming, attractive. Hit it off, it's a phrasal verb meaning to get along well. Floored, greatly affected with admiration for someone. So here we comes to know the name of the twins, that is Sally and Srini. They were especially eager to meet and talk with Mr. Ashok Bhatt. Being the youngest, they took advantage of this exclusive. Now, being the youngest in that among the people present at the party, the twins, they were the youngest one, okay. They were no one there were no other people like them. They were the exclusive people. That means they were the only twins and the youngest one. So they took advantage of this exclusiveness, and they went ahead to have a word with Mr. Ashok Bhatt. Now see, since they're the youngest, so they took advantage of this of their age. Why? Because since if they were since they were the youngest, no one would object to them going and playing with any, like they can go and play with anyone they like, they can go and talk with anyone they want, okay. So this was the advantage that they were taking up, okay. So what happened? So they went and they wanted to have a private time with Mr. Ashok Bhatt, and in return, even this Mr. Ashok Bhatt, he did not refuse, okay. He agreed to talk with the twins. Sally, she was a very well-mannered and intelligent girl, and Srini, he was quick-witted and soft-spoken. Now here, quick-witted meaning you can see the meaning below, but in short, quick-witted means clever, very clever and very sharp, okay. So this Srini, he was very quick and he was very sharp and clever, and he was very soft spoken. So hit it off with Ashok immediately. That means the two twins, they get along with Ashok very well. That means they were very comfortable with Mr. Ashok, okay. Even though he was a famous famous singer. He was a well-known, renowned person. But these twins, they were not ashamed to go and talk and approach to go and talk to him. He was floored by the charming innocence. So even the singer, he was attracted by the innocence of these two kids, by the qualities of the two kids. Okay, the two twins, the qualities that the two twins possessed. These qualities met them. Like it was even Mr. Ashok, but he was attracted to these twins by their charming innocence and qualities. Srini insisted that he was 12 and Sally was 13. So that time, Srini, he said that he was 12 years and Sally was 13. But students, as you know that twins cannot be of different age, right? So in our next video lesson, we will see why Srini said that he was 12 and Sally was 13. So we will continue the rest of the lesson in our next video, in our next class. Till that time, I want you to go through the lesson and understand today's lesson, so that you will not have any trouble understanding the rest of the lesson in our next class. So before I end, I will be giving you the assignment, which is coming up in the next slide. Now this is the assignment for today. Let me read out the question. What was the occasion of the family reunion? You can answer me in short, okay, in brief. Number 2, why did Ravikant invited Mr. Ashok Bhatt? So you can attempt this to answer and send it to me before your class ends, okay, so that you will score your attendance as well as your internal marks. This is all for today. Thank you very much.